Hi, how are you doing?
Doing fine.
All right, I'd like to ask you a couple questions, and I'm filming this. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
All right, so how many hours a day would you say you spend playing video games?
Well, about 4 hours. 4 hours a day.
This is every day of the week or
Yeah.
spaced out?
Every day.
Every day of the week. All right, what games do you play?
Mostly shooting games. You want me to name the games?
Yes, please, that would be great.
Fallout, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty. What else? And Rocket League, yeah.
Rocket League, all right. And so I was doing a little bit of research, and there are positive and negative effects to playing video games. It's common belief that you like to play, those games, Call of Duty, you said Rainbow Six Siege. Those are shooter games which can be violent. It's a common belief that playing the games as often as you do, it can cause aggression. Do you feel that you are aggressive since you play it so often?
No, not really, because since I know it's a game, I don't take it like while I'm playing the game, I keep it to the game. I don't take it out.
Okay. It's also a belief that in playing these games for as often as you do, and do you play it solely alone? I know there's an online mode, so do you play it with friends as well, where it allows you to communicate?
I do both.
Okay. Well, one of the positive effects that I saw is that it causes cognitive thinking. You know what that is?
No.
All right. Well, it's enhancing your brain. It's making you think more.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. So, in these kind of games, it's making you think. You're thinking on a deeper level. That's true? Exactly.
Yep.
All right. So, another thing, I was actually looking. This doesn't really pertain to your age level, but it says for kids 5 through 8, playing video games for as long as you play as a teenager, it can cause younger kids to develop a social isolation. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay. But however, we're teenagers, so we kind of feel as if, time alone is good for us.
Yeah.
And with your 4 hours, does this interfere with schoolwork in any way?
Oh no. 4 hours, right after I get off, I can have time to do homework and all that and other school things. So yeah, it's
So you're perfectly balanced with school, video games, and so many other realms that they don't really consider teenagers to be doing.
yeah, of course.
All right. Well, thank you, and thank you. This will be on the record and all that. Thank you, sir. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Teron. How are you?
Okay. Can I ask you to just speak up a little clearly?
I'm fine, Teron. How are you?
All right. Thank you. I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions. Is filming you okay?
Yes.
All right. So, how many hours a day do you play video games?
I mean, weekdays, about an hour usually, but on Saturdays, probably 3-4 hours.
3 to 4 hours. Okay. And while you play, is this solely by yourself, or is this with other people, other people in the room with you?
Usually I play with my friends, sometimes by myself though.
All right, because I know video games have an online feature, so that can allow you however many miles to play with other people. Is that what you do most of the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I ask you these questions because there is, there's studies that when kids, teenagers, when we play video games, it can cause us to be removed from other people around us because we're playing video games, which is pretty much a by yourself thing. So I'm only asking this to see how often you are in contact with other people. So so while you say you only do about an hour throughout the week and maybe several hours on the weekends, does this come in interference with homework?
Not really, because I have my homework done before I leave school usually, or at home I will do my homework before I hop on the game or something. Or some days I wouldn't even play my game.
All right, okay. So that means you stay pretty focused on school. You don't let homework interfere with sleeping, eating, hygiene, nothing like that. Video games is its own separate hobby inside your regular world.
Yeah, and if I have things to take care of, I wouldn't play it.
All right, cool. So thank you. That's pretty much it. All the questions that I have. All right. Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
All right, so I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. Is okay?
Yeah.
And I'm filming you. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
All right, so how many hours a day would you say you spend playing video games?
Like on weekdays, 6, and weekends, more than 8.
All right, so does this, this frequent long-term, game playing, does this affect your schoolwork?
Nah.
Not really. So you're able to balance such, long hours of video gaming and staying on top of schoolwork, classwork, stuff like that?
I usually stop around 8
8:30. Okay. Sorry about that. So, are you aware of the research done around how often us as teenagers play video games? The knowledge that has been put out.
No.
No. So you aren't aware that they believe that playing video games such as Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, any other shooter games can cause aggression in teenagers, or even children. No. So do you believe this to be a fact, though?
No.
No. So you play shooter games fairly often. So is it? So that's what you spend your 6 hours doing when you play video games, playing shooter games, stuff like that. And this has caused no aggression in you or anybody you know. Okay. So because it's been a huge debate, I want to say, since possibly when Obama was running for president in '08. Him and Hillary were debating the topic of video games and how it affects the youth of America. And Hillary believed that it caused a problem in teens. And I believe she again brought it up when she was running, competing for Democratic support over Bernie Sanders. She brought it up even then. And it's been, it's been in the talk for the last decade on how video games are affecting the youth of America. I'm just asking, how do you believe that to be true? No. And when you play, are you online?
Yeah.
So that means you're interacting with other people your own age and stuff like that. And there's another belief, especially in younger children, that playing these video games can cause a social isolation. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yes. So with this belief, they believe that this video game playing is causing kids to be distant from themselves and from other people around them, and it stumps their growth. And do you know any younger kids that play games? Yeah. Can you speak up a little louder?
My niece.
Yeah. Is it harder for her to cooperate with other kids in school? Nothing that you hear of?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all the questions that I have. Thank you.